Welcome back, trainers. We have some pretty awesome information regarding Mega EX raids as well as Pokemon Home. We'll be getting into that information here. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the results of my Alolan Marowak Raid day. And I want to show you some counters here. You have Mega Gengar in the front, Rampardos, Darkrai, Chandelure, Kyogre, and Crawdaunt because of Crabhammer. There's going to be all kinds of good counters to go up against this. And big shout out to my friend over there in New Zealand, Wilson the Piplup, for sending me these Alolan Marowak raids. So I'm going to be doing a mix here between some other friends as well that were inviting me with big groups. And then we're going to also take a look at some solos, one with just all Rampardos, and then I'm going to Mega Evolve my Gengar, and we're going to go in that and do it solo. So we had some great results here. This is going to be my very first Alolan Marowak raid. So, you know, big group, go in here, take it out, no problem. Now, here's another fun thing about the Alolan Marowak raid day. If you don't have anybody else in your area, or you're not particularly that strong, you're going to be able to solo them. So first one, we get a shiny. Let's go. And yes, if you are accepting the remote raid invites to the Alolan Marowak raid and you are not in that time zone, but they are currently going through their event for this, you're going to be able to get that special move. Right after that raid, we hatched this shiny Alolan Sandshrew. Are you kidding me? Look, look. So yeah, right back to back. Look at that. Just had to delete the Gengar or the Haunter. So we're going to continue on here. We'll do a few groups and then we'll take a look at the solo. So yes, you can solo this thing with those top counters. If you do have a Mega Gengar, you could potentially, you know, Mega Evolve. That's going to be key. You're going to want to do that. You don't have to. It's going to help you a lot if you don't have a lot of other Pokemon powered up. So we'll take a look at that here. You can be able to compare it. So we're going to go in here with the Rampardos. We are going to be by ourselves. So how this did work is he did invite me, and then once he made sure I'm in the lobby, he backs out, and I'm going to be able to stay in there, and he doesn't have to use his pass or play in the raid or anything like that, and I can complete it solo. I do believe if I back out, there will be an issue. So we're just going to try to take it out here like this. So pretty simple. Rampardos. It's going to be able to get the job done with that Rock Slide there. Very strong Pokemon, but it is not going to be able to take a hit. But going up against this one here, I mean, it's not looking so bad. Bone Club, you know, it's super effective, but it's not necessarily doing that much damage. And with a full team here, we're looking great. And if you have partly cloudy weather, well, you're going to be able to take it out even faster. Or if you have rainy weather, you could potentially use your water Pokemon to do it. And depending on the time of day, if you have clear or sunny weather, you're going to get a boost in ground type, which is also going to be super effective against this fire type and ghost type Alolan Marowak. So there you have it. I mean, it's nice. All right, you're going to get higher chances to get the shiny. Is Shadowbone going to be better? Do you really need it? It's going to be okay. Yeah, it's going to be great. Absolutely. There's going to be circumstances where Shadowbone's going to be better than Shadow Ball, and Shadow Ball is going to be better than Shadow Bone, right? They both have their different kind of perks. I understand that. I just want to make sure you guys know that I don't think it's garbage or anything like that. Not at all. It's just a little different, and it also has a nice debuff potential. So we're going to be able to get a shiny there on the solo, folks. Feels good. Feels nice to be able to just take these out by yourself. And not only that, I was just thinking, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get some invites here. See if some of my friends want to go ahead and send me some of those invites from New Zealand so we can get this over with here for you guys so you can take a look. So if you still are not aware, this is going to be going down your local time at 11 a.m. until 5 a.m. on October 31st, Halloween. So make sure you get it done, right? This is, you know, New Zealand's way ahead of us. So if you're like really confused about what's going on here, I got remote invites to that, and that's how I'm able to get it. So we're doing this again, getting another shadow, guys. Okay, it was great. It was, you know, fantastic. We got a ton of them. I mean, I could have continued on and accepting them, but I was like, you know, we don't need to overdo it. We still have ours tomorrow from 11 to 5. I just tweeted out, can you send me some? And everybody is so kind, so they go ahead and send me some of these, and we're looking great. All right, so we're just going to take a look at 2 more, so you can kind of see, you know, the potential of maybe can you get one? Yeah, I mean, the odds are pretty decent, right? But everybody's going to be different, so don't expect it on your first one either. After this one, we're going to do another solo, but this time we're going to do it with the Gengar, and you're going to see you can do it with just one Mega Gengar that's maxed out. That's it. I mean, you can do it if you have the dodging skills and you're not going up against, you know, Shadow Ball. I think you should be okay. So yeah, I mean, here we go again. You know, simple, easy peasy here. Didn't even have to dodge or nothing like that. With a big group, obviously, it's just a tier 3. All right, so it's going down and no shiny there. All right, now I do believe this is going to be the solo and the final one here. Again, thanks to my friend Wilson the Piplup, much appreciated for those. So again, if you want to know how this does work, basically the inviter will be in the lobby. As you can see, there's 2, and now it just turned to 1, right? Because he backed out. He saw I was in there, and I'm good to go, and we're locked into this raid here. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. If we can do it with 1 Gengar, well, you know, I screwed up on my dodging. This is going to be a Fire Blast one, so hits hard, but it's neutral damage. Mega Gengar is an absolute complete beast. So we're dodging that first one, no problem. And you're going to see the reason why I was not able to dodge it, or I failed, is because sometimes the raid bosses, you know how they kind of stop and do the animation? I kind of go off that too. And I didn't know it was coming. I was like, wait, I was in my house, like, you know, Athena was messing with me. And I was like, are you kidding me? It didn't even, like, show the animation. And just all of a sudden had the Fire Blast. So kind of annoying because I wanted to do just 1 Mega Gengar. As you can see, I could have clearly done it, no problem. But that little mistake there. But nonetheless, there's the potential of Mega Gengar. If you're by yourself and you want to know the strongest Pokemon, well, that's going to be that. You also can use Mega Houndoom if you prefer that. But honestly, I don't think you should really be using that thing. I mean, it's pretty good, right? Don't get me wrong, but just go make a Gengar or Rampardos or anything else behind the options there. So for that solo, we're also able to get another shiny, folks. Let's go. Looking good. Now, I'm going to do some lucky trades. I'm not too concerned about this move. Sure, I'll test it out. As a matter of fact, it's going to be able to participate in the Halloween Cup. So, you never know. We'll see how it does work out. But I'm all good to go. Good luck out there for your Alolan Marowak Raid Day, and you're also going to be able to get 5 free passes when you do spin stops, and that's going to have to be after you've used that free one initially. Then you'll be able to get another one, and then once you use that, you get another one. You can get that all from the same stop. So there you go. Now, taking a look at the review of what we're going to be going over thanks to PokeMiners here, basically a lot of stuff having to do with home, right? And then the Mega stuff, we'll get into that here. So if you're confused on how this is going to work, basically you're going to have to link your Pokemon Go account to your Pokemon Home account and potentially even your Nintendo account. All right, so all of these things, you're going to have to, you know, do them to actually transfer Pokemon. It's not going to just be like hop into Pokemon Go, oh, connect real quick, switch, and just transfer. Once you initially set everything up, you should be looking pretty good though. All right, now I'm just going to kind of make a guess and connect the dots here. For the Go Transporter Energy, I do believe it's going to revolve with that image that you're going to see to your left, kind of that machine there. You're going to have to charge it up, and I'm going to guess you're going to have to charge it up by getting kilometers of some sort of way like that. Maybe it's just going to be time passing, but you're going to have to charge that. Now, you're going to be able to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home using this feature. Once you do connect all of the other accounts together, then you're going to be able to go and do that. You're going to be able to transfer multiple Pokemon as well, not just one at a time. And I do believe certain Pokemon are going to require more specific transportation Go energy than others. Say like a Pidgey is going to cost, I don't know, 10 or 5, and then a Legendary is going to cost like maybe 50, 25, or even maybe 75 or something like that. So keep that in mind. It's going to kind of work like that, and then it will have a cooldown. We were worried about a price. I don't think you need to worry about that. It shouldn't be anything, you know. Maybe if you're like trying to transfer ridiculous amounts and you can't wait for whatever reason, then I guess pay Pokecoins if you just can't wait. But for the average person who can transfer some Pokemon over and then wait, I think you'll be okay. Now, there are various different warnings on how you can't transfer Shadow Pokemon, Pokemon that are defending gyms, special costume Pokemon, or Mega Pokemon, obviously, right? But for the most part, you're going to be looking pretty good. There's also a kind of warning saying you can't get this Pokemon again in Pokemon Go. Do you really want to transfer it? So, I mean, it's going to be pretty interesting. You're not going to be able to bring them back, unfortunately. So if you're not into the main series games, you're just going to be putting your Pokemon into a bank that you can't even bring back. But if you do play the main series, then you're going to be looking pretty good, right? Moving on to the most important thing I think you guys have been waiting for, and that's going to be the Mega Mewtwo, or I should say Mega Raids. I'm looking at the image. So they do show up in the code here. There's several that describe you catching it from a remote raid or catching it in person. It just kind of says catching the EX Mega Raid. So I had a few theories here. I know a lot of you are probably going to be thinking to yourself, you got to be kidding. typical Niantic to release a freaking Mega EX Raid during the times that we're in, because not everybody's going to think about it. They're going to get excited and gather, right? And we all know what that's all about, right, in these times. So anyway, I was thinking, are they really going to do that? But then it has to be like only remote raids, right? It has to be. You'll get a remote raid invite, you can go to it, and maybe there'll be different schedules and times where people can enter so you don't miss out. I don't know, but then I saw you can catch it in person, so who knows? Anything's up in the air at this point. Who knows what Niantic's actually planning to do with this, but it seems about proper to release, I don't know, Mega Mewtwo Y, Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Rayquaza, or maybe even Diancie Mega whenever that comes out. We'll see. But makes sense. Should be pretty fun. But how would it work? Would you catch the Mega and keep it like that forever? Or do you have to do X amount of Mega EX raids to finally get enough candy to Mega evolve these Pokemon, which could take you God knows how long, because I mean, who knows when you're going to get another one. But then again, we don't know how the system is going to work, and it's probably not going to be like the old one where you had to go and raid to get an actual invite. So just wanted to let you guys know that, give you my thoughts, because you're going to start seeing this popping up a lot after the data mine, right? So very exciting to see this. Can't wait to see how they do implement it. And yes, Mega Mewtwo is going to be a disgusting monster. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.